I'm going to just well, good morning or good evening, depending on where you are on the planet. I'm here. You guys are there. So this is hi, Paul and Cheryl. Thanks so much for joining me. I would like and sharing your story. You guys have been supported global ministry partners at Hershey Free for over 20 years. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been quite a while, and it's been a privilege to partner with you. We'll be with you virtually in a few weeks here, but I wanted to let you share a little bit about your story and where you are and what God's got you doing.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you. Sure. We've been in China now for 22 years. We started out as language students, and eventually we had the privilege of getting to know some locals and seeing them become believers and partnering with them as they started their own churches, and have been able to come alongside with leadership development and helping them also grow in their walk with the Lord. So it's been a great experience.
Yeah, that's right. And we have a ministry team, a company actually that provides services to bring Christ transforming presence to multiple centers of influence in China. So we have healthcare, education, family, and business. We seek to, our team is involved in, we started an international school. We have an international clinic. We also have a counseling ministry, and recently opened a crisis pregnancy service as well.
So, yeah, I'm always kind of dizzied by the array of things you've done over the course of the years, and many of them all going on at the same time. It's quite a variety of things. So what, just love to hear a little bit about your background. How did God prepare you for the work that he's called you to?
Yeah.
You're going to say that.
I'm going to start.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, Dave, before we moved to China, I was a chemical engineer, worked in chemical process development for 7 years. Then I went to seminary, and it's amazing how God uses the things that you've done before. I'll let Cheryl say a little bit, then I'll tell you how things have come around full circle for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt called when I was a little girl, and when I was in high school, I realized I liked science and thought it'd be great to have a skill that I could take with me when I went out to the world. And so I chose medicine. And so I worked as a family doc for 6 years in the States before coming here. And actually, it was very good as far as getting me a visa, allowing me to come. But it took a long time before I actually had the chance to get connected with the system and use my skills in the system. It actually took over 10 years, about 10 years. But for the past 10 years, I've been able to run a small international clinic. And that gives us a way to be part of the system and to be blessing people physically as well as spiritually.
Awesome.
And I said that I started as a chemical engineer before I came here. For 20 years, of course, I didn't do anything in that field at all. But as I said, our team also seeks to help companies in their business and to bring Christ transforming presence there. Well, as it turns out, someone we know from our international school owns a pharmaceutical company. And so they asked me to help them with their business development, try to reach into the US market. So that's come around by using my engineering background from over 20 years ago. And it just goes to show you how where you are in the world, whether you're in China or New Jersey or Pennsylvania, God is going to use you to the skills you have to reach the people who are right next to you.
Even in
and
New
one
Jersey.
of the cool, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
one of the
no, just take a New Jersey.
Well, good, I interrupted. No. But one of the cool things about that is that it's been very, very difficult to reach the men. It's much easier to reach women, and especially if, through their children, but the men are often quite busy and very, very involved in their careers. And so this is a chance for Paul to work closely. And when he went to give a lecture at the facility, actually about integrity, they introduced him as a real Christian. which is really cool.
Awesome.
They said, this is a real Christian.
Real
So,
The other cool thing is next week I'll be speaking at a retreat for people preparing to go for long-term ministry from China to go to long-term ministry in another part of Asia. So it's a real blessing just to see what I call the circle of life, the circle of abundant life come around full circle. We'll have to see the China church sending out missionaries now.
That is awesome. Well, we're excited. As we've talked about, you guys will be with us virtually on the 17th of July to share a little bit more about your story. We're calling a series of origin stories. So a little bit more about what you're doing and how God has called you, and just maybe what role other people, the folks here at Hershey Free can play in the mission of God. So thanks, guys. It's been joy being with you this morning, and look forward to talking to you more on the 17th.
All right, same here. Yeah.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Dave. Thanks.
Bye.